Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another One Piece manga read-along. Today we're reading chapters 332, 333, and 334, starting with, of course, in chronological order, chapter 332, which is titled Luffy versus Usopp. So, it's gonna be one of those chapters. A little bit on the... Actually, let me close my door because if I'm gonna read loudly, I don't want to wake up the people downstairs. So, just get your chapters ready in the meantime. Hopefully the sound doesn't travel as far now. You know what I wish? I wish I had a floating computer and the keyboard and stuff. I hate discs. Like, I wish things were just floating all the time. I think it would be so helpful. Soon I can read with you. My collection starts with the train arc. Train? Oh! Why didn't you collect... Are you still collecting, or did you just decide to start from there for a specific reason? Okay, let's begin. The cover story is, of course, Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea. I can't believe we're already on, like, volume 17. You hate Wanze. You hate Wanze, but your collection starts with the train arc where he is. Or after he is defeated. We hit pay dirt. Hurrah. What the hell's pay dirt? Oh, just after. Wow. You didn't buy all of One Piece until after Wanze, the noodle guy. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. We begin with Nami. Oh, wait, there's a colored version. Let me see. Dokkan! Hot spring found. What the hell? What is pay dirt? This is a really nice colored image. What the freaking pay dirt? That makes so much more sense. The freaking mole. So cute. Pay dirt is land that's profitable to miners. Oh. Well, okay. That is an interesting translation, since I don't think most kids know this. And me, apparently. But maybe it's just me. I'll buy the first volumes later, but the translator changed. I have to change them all. You're gonna buy new versions because of a translator change? Or, wait, what? Okay. Come on! Stop this craziness! Two shipmates battling each other isn't right. Give it some time and you will both cool off. Usopp just lost it because your decision came so unexpectedly. Whoa, I like this angry Luffy face. He's kinda hot. I like the angry Luffy. Sorry. Well, it's too late to back out now. That's not true. You can apologize and talk it over with him. Tonight at 10 o'clock, I will be back. I'll be back. And we'll duke it out with the fate of the merry-go at stake. It's all over between you and me. I said, it's too late. Usopp isn't foolish enough to wager his life over a temper tantrum. If it was something we could patch up by talking about it, it would never have come to this in the first place. Look, I've heard what you had to say, so now leave me alone. Luffy. They were here earlier, weren't they? The Frankie family. Why didn't you beat them to a pulp back then? Then Usopp wouldn't have had the awful experience of being attacked by them. Then you should have stayed here to fight too, instead of going out shopping. I'm a cook. We needed some essentials. Stop fighting at a time like this. Don't argue about things that can't be changed. But Nami, this idiot... And then Chopper walks in. Chopper, I thought you went after Usopp. I wanted to treat his wounds, but he brushed me off. Usopp's staying at an inn in town. He said, you and I are no longer shipmates, so go back to the ship. Little Chopper face. Those eggy eyes. I can't see. Whenever they cry, I see eggs now. Because that one time, and it was such a serious moment, when we see Luffy crying, the fire reflects in his giant tears, and then the tears look like eggs, and I just see egg eyes the whole time. Like, this is runny egg. Oh, I'm sorry, Matty, I ruined it for you. All the great times we've had seem like a big lie now. And on top of all this, if something happened to Robin, I feel like our crew is falling apart. It's 10 o'clock. Usopp will be here. You guys stay on board. Do not get off. Crunch. He's here. Usopp! Doom. You came, so you didn't lose your nerve. No matter what happens, don't regret it. You chose this fight. Darn straight. Darn straight. Go ahead and try to kill me. I'll beat you at your own game. I've already figured out how to bring you down. Doom. Don't lump me in with enemies you've faced up until now. They didn't know your tricks, Luffy. We've known each other a long time. I know your powers well. We've known each other a long time. How long have they been traveling together at this point? Something like 20 days? 30 days? Huh? I should keep up with this. With the time. Because it just feels long, but we don't know how long it's been. There should be a website that shows you. I always thought a couple of months. Me too, but then someone said it's only been like a month. I think it was while I was watching this part in the story. Because Zoro and the Luffy meet, and then they meet Nami, and then Usopp. That always happens like in 2 or 3 weeks. And then Sanji. And then it's the whole Miss Wednesday meeting Chopper experience, and then Arabasta, and then they're here. So it's been like 5 weeks or something, you know, because it happens, it feels like weeks and weeks, but most of their fights happen in a couple of days, or in one day, you know? Like, the whole Arabasta arc, doesn't that happen in a day? Or a few days? Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Anyway, sorry. Can't we stop them? Usopp is seriously injured. If you can't bear to watch, go to your room. Daddy Zoro saying go to your room. Don't be shocked by what I tell you, Luffy. I have 8,000 henchmen. If you fear for your life, surrender now. Huh? 8,000 men? Go to your room. I know you don't have that many henchmen. Usopp! Voodoo! A razor blade running between each of your teeth. Ah! Go to your room. He just keeps saying, go to your room. Gomu gomu no. And then he coughs up blood and he falls to the floor. Oh, but he played him. Usopp, you see, his body can't handle special attack, ketchup star. What? Pity for your enemy? Flash style. Ah! I'm curious. I wonder if that was really ketchup star, or did he just not want Luffy's pity and acted like it was a ketchup star? You know what I'm saying? Matty said it's been like 1 month and 3 days. Crazy. So short. Special attack, egg star, and again, splat, splat. Ugh, that stinks. They're rotten. Darn you. Get serious and fight, you jerk. You think I'm fooling around? I'm deadly serious, Luffy. This is how I fight. Watch out for that gaping mouth of yours. Watch out or that gaping mouth of yours will get burned. Deluxe pepper sauce star. Oh. I'm not gonna read this because it's stupid. It says hoot. But it's more like not in front of Chopper. He's too young for such gruesome tactics. If I were you, I wouldn't stumble around so much either. The soles of your feet are already ... Ow! In caltrop hell. Usopp's controlling the fight. Luffy, I'm gonna beat you and take the merry-go with me, no matter what it takes. Dang, it's stinky and hot, and it hurts. I told you, I won't use an attack that won't be effective against you. I won't give you an opening, not even an inch. Shuriken shooting stars. Ah! And all he can do is dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Here at the bottom of the page. Huh? Smoke? A wind dial. You didn't notice the smell because of the rotten egg all over you. You're currently surrounded by a cloud of gas. Gas. No way! Sorry. Eat this. Fire star! Faboosh! Whoa! What an explosion! Luffy! Usopp! And you see Usopp looking very serious. Also a good look on Usopp. Oh, and then he remembers them having fun together. Oh, and the Mary is crying. Go, Mary. Full speed ahead. And that is the end of the chapter. So when is Condoriano gonna show up? Condoriano! It's sad to see the Mary crying, like, knowing what we know, you know? The next chapter is called Captain. Okay, here we go. Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 18. The explosion brings out the forest boss. A baboon. And the mole is still standing there. did it come to this? Luffy! USOPP! Crunch. You won't die from something like that. I know that, Luffy. And then you just hear footsteps. Special attack! Gomu Gomu no! Blasting cactus stars! Gatling! Ga 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 ga. Sorry, I'm just looking at the Gatling gun visual here. It's pretty cool. Wham! And then what happens here? Is he blasted back? Triple exploding stars. So when he hit it, it exploded and it blasted him back. Ow! There's triple exploding stars. Kaboom! Gomu Gomu! Pistoru! And he knocks USOPP in the face. Ah! Ska! Bazooka! Oh, and he took it in with the impact dial. It's a dial. I just absorbed the force of your attack. And then... Oh, fuck, but it's gonna hurt his arm. So then he holds it right in Luffy's face and impacto! Boom! But wait, will that hurt Luffy if he's rubber? How does it work? If it's an impact dial and not actually something hitting you, then does Luffy feel the impact? I'm not sure how that would work. It did in Skypia. Yeah, I think it would hurt him because it's not something that bounces off him. It's an impact dial, so it absorbs impact, so Luffy would feel the impact, you know? So not only is Luffy blasted backwards, Usopp's arm is hurt as well. How did you like that, jerk? And Luffy stands up straight. Ooh, this is sad. I don't like seeing them looking so angry at each other. I am the notorious Captain Usopp, feared pirate and ruler of this village. Gomu Gomu no! And the wind flaps the pirate flag. That about does it. That's great. It's painted on the sail, too. Bullet! And he hits Usopp right in the stomach. And that pretty much knocks him out because his eyes go like that white. Sanji is just watching. Nami is crying. Poor little Chopper is screaming, Usopp! And then he falls. I think this is the end. The smoke billows away. The crew is watching. Luffy looks at Usopp and walks closer to him. The fight is over. Luffy falls to his knees. You idiot! There's no way you could defeat me! And he's sad. He says that there's no way you could defeat me because he's frustrated and angry because Usopp planned to fight him, but there was never a way that he could beat him. But he says nothing. And Luffy picks up his hat and walks back to the ship. No, I can't take it anymore. Do what you want with the merry-go. We're gonna find a new ship. And we're going to keep sailing forward. I respect that. I respect Luffy a lot. He treated Usopp like a man. He didn't... Usopp was angry and he challenged him and he met him head on. And I think that this fight, it was a way for Usopp to process everything that had happened up to now. It was a way for him to process his frustration with not being as strong as the others. He held his own against Luffy for a good few minutes, you know? Or however long that was. I think that this was a great thing for Usopp and a great thing for the crew as well. So all in all, I think that it made them all stronger and it was a great way for Usopp to process all of the frustration and anger and resentment that he was feeling. Let's switch, Luffy. No way, this is my special seat. What are you making, Usopp? Hey, you guys. Usopp's workshop is off limits. Someday, I swear, I'm going to Elbaf. To the village of warriors. Alright, Usopp, let's do it. Come on, cut loose. It's the pre-bounty bash. So long, Usopp. It's been fun. It's been fun. Usopp! Hey, don't go, Chopper. Why? He was in bad shape to begin with, and to just leave him after that beating. This wasn't just any old fight. So what? I'm a doctor. Let me tend to him at least. And then he bumps him on the head, or bumps him like back. He lost this challenge. The last thing he needs now is your pity. Think about that. Think about how it would make him feel. Excessive kindness just hurts the vanquished even more. He made the challenge knowing what the outcome would be. And then Luffy says, this is too much. And Zoro says, that's the burden of being a captain. Don't doubt yourself. If you start becoming unsure, who can we have faith in? Oh, I remember this face. Let's leave the ship to him. This is it for us. We can never return to this ship. I hate seeing Luffy like that. It's so sad. And Usopp too, of course. He's literally like lying in a puddle of his own tears. To be honest, I would have preferred if this... I don't think I've ever complained about the Oda panel or anything, but I have to admit, I would have preferred if it was just the two of them. And that maybe Chopper could have been there, that could have been there, and this was just the two of them. I don't know, I would have just liked to see that this picture's bigger. I don't know, or I remember this in the anime. Whew. Damn, that was a good visual. It was a sad visual, but it was a good visual. Hi, William. Right? slaps cheeks. Why? What episode was that? Does anyone remember? .334 is called Big Trouble in the Secret Room. Episode 236. Big Trouble in the Secret Room. Big... 236. Let me just quickly see here. I think I remember people complaining about my reaction to this because maybe I was eating or something. I just spat, sorry. Yeah, I was eating, if I remember correctly. Oh, I made this my thumbnail. That face. Okay. Ojin, Sam, Mo, Exim, Emmet, Starling, and Matty. I think Ojin might still be a patron, but I'm not sure. Emmet is still a patron and Matty is still a patron. Retweet stuff like this. What was I angry about? Spoilers and stuff, even small spoilers. Oh, spoilers. Wait, it's not. 236 was the last episode, okay. USOPP! Ooh, someone was banned. 2 people were banned. Good job. 3 people were banned. Luckily, my attention was here. Oh, hey, he didn't say that in the manga, did he? I've been a burden to the very end. Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, this was the challenge. Oh, wait, but this was... Oh, okay. This was still the beginning. So then... He turned me away. I just want to see the end. Doing this, USOPP? Impact. Ooh, that was well done. Yo! That was... Like, the animation for that was so brilliant. Like, the way he thrust his hand and then right in his face. And, like, with the panning of the... With the panning, you know, of the camera. Like, he thrusts his hand and then it... Ooh. It's taking it too far! I was very angry. I remember now. Oh yeah, I was eating. This is why people were pissed off. Emotional, but it really seems like. I just want to see that. Wait. How cute is Chopper running though? Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh, little Chopper. It didn't have to be this way though. That's what makes it so sad. It didn't have. Here's the visual. I included the visual of Usopp crying. This is the one little. See, this is what I like. The anime gave a whole visual, like a whole screen to Usopp's face and Luffy's face, and I made that the thumbnail. But hi, Clippy, thank you. In the manga, it gets one little part right below here, and you know, Oda can only do so much with the pages that he's given, right? But this is given a whole screen. This is given a whole screen, and then that's separate. So I really liked how the anime did this. So is Zoro's words in the next chapter? You know how? Because I really like that too. But I think it might be in this episode. I don't know, because here someone commented those words. I'm seeing some of the stuff, some of the comments, and I wonder if how I felt in my first time reaction, is that how I feel now? Because some people are obviously responding to what I said in the episode, and by the response, I feel like I feel different now compared to how I might have felt the first time. I really like Zoro after the fight, and what is the burden to be a captain? Okay, last chapter, guys. Chapter 334, Big Trouble in the Secret Room. I think, thinking back, I was probably angry that it was all happening and that it could have been avoided. But now, after, I don't know, growing up a bit, like I feel, I know it sounds cliche, but I think I grew up a lot in the last year. And and now I feel more like, if I had to watch that scene now for the first time, I might be more like sad that it's happening, but kind of like, well, you need to clash with people, or not you need to, but you're gonna, it can't be all sunshine and rainbows all the way through. And so, I agree with Mother here. Zoro has the best understanding out of everyone in the crew to what the captain should be. I understand that the fandom says, oh, they're a family and blah, blah, blah. And yes, they're a family, they're nakama and everything. But more than that, they are pirates, first and foremost. And they need to respect their captain, and their captain needs to be strong and a symbol of strengths. And so, I have to admit, when I was watching this the first time, I think I was more like Sanji, feeling like Sanji was feeling. But now, my second watch through, I'm feeling more like Zoro. I think that, yeah, I don't know how to put it better than that. Because everyone had a different reaction. And I think the first time my reaction was similar to Sanji's, whereas now I think it would be more like Zoro's. Like, it's frustrating, it sucks that it has to happen or that it's even happening, but yeah. What's changed since the first viewing? I think I've mentioned a few times, but I think I grew up a bit in the last year. I don't know in what way, but just I grew up a bit. I think a lot of things changed one, since the arc with the Shabondi arc, I started doing a lot of research about, like I've explained before, with human trafficking, and that led me to be way more interested in politics than I ever used to be. Like I didn't used to be interested in politics at all, and now I'm very interested in it, and not just politics, but not just politics as in politics in any specific country, but politics and what is politics and how it works, stuff like that. But also, I am right now, compared to back then, what has changed is I'm actually financially independent, so I don't feel like a child anymore, in that sense. When you're a kid, you are reliant on your parents, and your parents are kind of like your backup plan, and now in the when did I post this video? Let me see. February 1, 2020. Okay, so it's a bit more than a year ago. A year and a few months. So I've become actually financially independent, and I think I've become more of a grown-up. So now, yeah, that's what's changed. Because your question was, what has changed since the first viewing? Pirates is freedom, but need some unbreakable rules. Well, you can't say that the pirate is complete freedom, because a pirate still choose to follow a captain, and the captain makes rules, because as a pirate, it's life or death every day, and if you don't have a hierarchy, you will easily fall apart. And this was an example, because Usopp was going through his whole thing, and he didn't have enough respect for Luffy as a captain, and more so him as a friend. This happened. If he treated Luffy more like a captain, he would have not been happy with Luffy's decision, but he would have had faith in it. He would have trusted it. But it wasn't just about not trusting him. It was more about his own issues with not feeling strong enough, not feeling like he belongs there. And the only thing that tied him there was that it's his ship, kind of, because Kaya is tied to him and his town. And so he felt like leaving Mary behind would be like leaving him behind. But that's his own issues that he needed to deal with. And now he kind of took that out on Luffy. Luffy could have handled it better, yes. and acted more like a captain, because a captain doesn't lose his cool when someone stands against them. But that's because the captain knows he's the captain. He stands strong on the fact that he's the captain. Whereas I think Luffy also just thought of them all as like nakama, but I'm the captain. Like, it was all a game. But it's not a game when it's life and death every day. And so this just, I think, made everyone understand more. That is why that chapter is called Captain. Because it means something on a ship. It has to. As someone who's watched this and read this scene multiple times, it's interesting how I get a new perspective each time. Well, it depends on where you are at in life. As well. Your own personal beliefs, which changes throughout your life. As an anime, we can think that it's all fun and adventure, but it's Zoro that told us that is not a child's game. A scene that puts that feeling into words or into effect for me is that scene where that guy stands with a gun against Shanks's head, and then he's like, "That's not for threats," or something like that, because it shows that it's not a game. It's not just for empty threats. That this is life or death. And then that, yeah. I'll show you in a minute. I have it on my Instagram. Sorry, just give me a minute to open it. Here. I can't train that one. He says, I'm saying those aren't for threatening people. And then that part. And then that part. Okay. Last chapter. We have a big picture here with everyone having fun. And the giant sea king and fishes swimming in the air. Very nice visual. They're playing beach football or beach soccer or something, and Zoro is running like... Okay. And we start off with the wind flapping the flag in the air. And Usopp lying on the deck. Oh my goodness, Nami really took her her orange trees, empty. Not only is the rooms empty, Usopp feels empty and alone. The following morning. Water 7's back alleys. Hey, did you hear about what happened at the shipbuilding island last night? It's Frankie. It's gotta be him. It's because we allow him to run amok. No, some people suspect it was those pirates who frequent the factory. Shipbuilding factory, Dock 1 entrance. Please, give us a statement. Who's the culprit? What's the latest news? Who was the first on the scene? Please answer our questions. Is this connected with the destruction of the Frankie house? Here you are. Rooftop Inn, back on the street. We've all got rooms here, but no one's in their rooms. I guess none of us could sleep. Where's Luffy? Over there. Where did you go, Sanji? I stayed by Rocky Cape all night, keeping watch, just in case Robin returned. I wonder where she went. She didn't say a word. I was planning on searching the town today. Whatever happens, let's make this inn our contact point. I'll come too, to search. Yeah? Okay. Luffy! Nami. Terrible news. The whole town's in an uproar. Last night, Mr. Iceberg from the shipbuilding company he was shot in his home. Oh, wait, that was a question. He was shot at his home? Hey, don't kid around. Was he killed? He doesn't have a lot of enemies. Hold on. Calm down. Listen. He was discovered in his room this morning, covered in blood. He's still in a coma and he isn't responsive. In any case, come to the head office immediately. Gotcha. Lulu, where's Paulie? I just called him. He's coming now. But what a thing to happen. The town's in a panic. If anything happens to him, it's the end of Water 7 and the Galela Company. Yeah, newspaper reporters are clamoring outside the gates. Who would shoot Iceberg's son and why? The office was a mess, but there's no sign that money was stolen, so it doesn't seem to be a robbery. I'm thinking perhaps it was the work of the government. I mean, that Corgi, every time he came to talk to Iceberg's son, he was turned away. I don't know what he wanted to talk about, but could he have been holding a grudge? Don't go accusing the government. If someone hears you, you could get in trouble. Right now, we need to think about Iceberg's son's well-being. We can discuss this later. Extra, read all about it. The hero of Water 7, Mayor Iceberg, was struck down by an assassin. What the hell? Is someone hanging there? Is that a hanged person? What else is there in the news? Do you see that? Is there news about a hanging with a picture of a hanged man? I'm sorry if I was slurping. I was trying to... It's difficult to get the juice because the ice gets in the way. Maybe it's a fish. Someone caught a really big fish. What was the despicable culprit's motivation? A grudge or a power play? Who is this assassin who disappeared without a trace? Who was it? He'll never get away with this. Ice Guy? Yes, he was shot. He's in a coma right now. Who is that, Nami? A man we talked to at the shipbuilding yard yesterday. He's the president. He's the president of the shipbuilding company and also the mayor of Water 7. He's quite a big shot. There's never been a bigger incident in this town. Everyone loved and respected him. I'm gonna go check things out. Wait, Luffy, I'm coming too. We're going to search for Robin. What about you? No. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Deep. We will arrive in the city of Water 7 shortly. Blue Station, please do not forget your belongings. Oh boy, this was quite the heated part in the comments too. I remember, do you mean the part where... Yeah, the part with Luffy, yeah. And everyone was like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I remember. Shipbuilding, I always say that even though Luffy is one of my favorite characters, he's done things that, I don't always love. But that's what makes a good character. You don't always have to agree with a character to like them. And this is one of those things that he's done that I didn't agree with. But he's still the captain. He has the final say. He's still the main character. Whatever he does is his choice. But that doesn't mean I have to like every single thing. And I don't have to like every single thing to have him as my number one favorite character. Doctor, how is he? Coo, coo. Squeak. What the hell is wrong with his nose? He was shot twice from the front and 3 times from the back. I don't know what happened last night, but it looks bad. According to the investigators, none of the locks in the office were forced open. No one could have gotten in from the outside, and all that was left at the scene of the crime was a single mask, one you could find anywhere. Paulie! Paulie, please, make a statement! Shut up, let me through. How did you hear about it? Didn't you hear me? Let me through, I said. Is there anything in Mayor Iceberg's past that could explain this assassination attempt? There we go. I will try and read that again. Is there anything in Mayor Iceberg's past that could explain this assassination attempt? Please, give us a statement. I said move! You idiots! Moo! That Frankie face, though. Those eyes. Creepy. Yeah, his picture's in the newspaper. I know. With this uproar, we may not be able to see him. Kiwi. Motsu. Am I dreaming this? No, Aniki. This is definitely where the Frankie house once stood. But this is brutal. What the heck is going on? He calls this brutal after what they did to USOPP. I get it. It has to be them. Dun dun dun. SBS time. Hello, Oda-sensei. In volume 34, there's a member of the Frankie family who wears a fishnet stockings even though he's a guy. Is that just about fashion? Or is it your personal taste? It bothers me so much. I can't even sleep in class. Please tell me. Sa-ko. Let me make this crystal clear. That is not my personal taste at all. Oda-sensei, I'm really bothered by this, so please tell me. Regarding Foxy the Silver Fox's slow fruit, Noro no Mi, please tell me, is it Logia, Paramythia, or Zoan type? This is weighing on my mind so heavily I can't even go to the bathroom. Please tell me. It is Paramythia, superpower type. The Logia, element power, transforms the body itself into something different. Zoan, animal powers, transform their holder into animals. Everything else is Paramythia, superpower types. However, there are Paramythia types that can transform the body too. There are so many who have devil fruit powers. Have you ever regretted not having Luffy eat something other than the Gomu Gomu no Mi? Never. I really agonized over that before starting the series, but I never think about it anymore. I love rubber men. Oh, but I have thought about 13 times that the sexy no Mi would have been good too. Sexy no Mi. No me, no ma. Okay, wait, let me just, I want to screenshot this question about the devil fruit, the Paramythia. Focus. There we go. I just want to add this to my notes. No. edit, crop, sexy, me. Ha! Okay. Done. Naruto stole it. Oh, the sexy, me. Let me just quickly add it to my doc. So that will be all the chapter for today. Can someone quickly check on my One Piece post 710? Oh no, that's just a mistake. Never mind. No, it's just a mistake. There's three episodes only, as I said in the intro of 710. Sorry. Now what was I doing? Delete. Hanku, did you remember the tea? Yeah. Woohoo! Hanku remembered the tea. How are you doing, Hanku?
I'm tired.
What episode are you editing, or where did you just finish editing?
601.
What was happening? Are you still watching a little bit while editing?
Yeah, I saw that. I can't remember.
Let me see.
Can't remember the guy's name. Yeah, the patties stuck to the side of his face.
Virgo.
Yeah, Virgo. I saw he had Law's heart with the fucking dumb insurance deal he made with them.
Insurance deal. Yeah, it was, right?
It was stupid.
I also remember thinking of that, but now I don't remember thinking why. Because it was dumb to trust that it was actually Caesar. Yeah.
Not
obviously, Caesar wouldn't give him the real heart.
That's not a fair deal.
Oh, because he got her heart. He knew he got her heart.
It's not a fair deal.
Yeah. Because Caesar is a person that experiments on children. Why would he care if his subordinate dies? Yeah, I get you. That was not smart on his end, but maybe he felt he didn't have another choice.
He experimented on his subordinates. On his people that's following him. On like...
Look at Nina. Look at Nina. She was standing on the pole, like standing on it. She's playing now. Okay. Every time I'm hearing Caesar, I'm craving pancakes. Why pancakes? Are you gonna sleep now? You're home tomorrow! Yay!
I wanna go play golf, but I'm home. When are your parents leaving? Tomorrow.
You wanna go play golf? You don't wanna be home with me.
I want to be home with you, but I want to play golf before you wake up. But listen. Look at that face. That says I can go, but you don't want me to. That's
it says my off day tomorrow. How dare you not want to be at home with me? Even while I'm sleeping, why are you not staring at me while I sleep? No, but it is my off day tomorrow. How dare you not want to be at home? How do you dare? What?
Listen. When they drop him off tomorrow...
I don't know if they're coming back. I hope not. I don't think so because my mother is angry at me.
Okay.
Yes. Did you...
I wasn't listening. Or I was in the shower.
No, you weren't in the shower because because my dad's nephew is leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Leaving. And she's annoyed with him this whole time. She's being so rude to him.
Yes.
And now he was just taking a long shower and she knocks on the door. Like,
ba
ba ba.
She
She doesn't even say anything. It's just to tell him to stop showering. Like,
did you hear before she did that, she flickered the lights?
No, but I looked. She wasn't flickering the bathroom lights.
She was.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
She did that.
Yeah.
Is it not the bedroom lights?
No.
No.
The bedroom lights are inside in the
But
bedroom.
she was in the bedroom. I looked. But I looked after I heard it, so I don't know. I'm gonna choose to believe she didn't do that.
No, she flickered the lights and I checked if she flickered the one in the
But anyway, so she knocked on the door like that.
Yeah.
And this was after she was complaining to my dad. He's taking such a long shower. And I was like, it's fine, it doesn't matter. And he's leaving tomorrow, so why be annoyed?
And then you said you're only going to take your shower in an hour's time.
Yeah, and then she went and knocked on the door so loudly because she's just annoyed and she takes it out on him.
Yeah.
And then I got annoyed and everyone left and suddenly she was sitting alone on the couch. And I mumbled under my breath like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But she was being mean.
Yes.
And then she's pissed off. And so she
Went to the room.
Yeah, she went to the room and never said goodnight. So.
No, that's childish.
Last night, a friend rushed me out of the house to catch the opening act at the local bar's music night. After a few drinks, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. I checked the table we were sitting at, the bar, the bathrooms, and after no luck, I used my friend's phone to call mine. After 2 rings, someone answered, gave out a low, raspy giggle, and hung up. They didn't answer again. I eventually gave up as a lost cause and headed home. I found my phone laying on my nightstand right where I left it. That's the story I just read. It didn't happen to me. Holy shit. That is a terrifying story. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think that they'll come back because she's angry at me. But you know how my mom is. She's angry for like a day and then she acts like nothing happened. So.
The poor guy is just taking a normal shower.
I shower long.
And after you said it won't make a difference to the water.
Because I was only going to shower in an hour. Yeah, she's just annoyed. And she can't even wait one day for him to leave. But anyway, sorry, not to complain about my mom.
Anyway, where do you want to go?
Everyone has their, stuff. Hi, Sky, come say hello in the video.
I can't see you.
Come say hello in the video. Come say hello in the video. Yay!
Hello.
I am Sky. I am cute. Hello, my name is Sky the little cat. Why is my mouth so dirty?
And I am small.
And I'm small.
And I talk a lot.
There you go. Nino has a little cut here on her lip because I think she was running and she like probably was chasing something and ran into something. So now it's like a sore here. I don't know how to
What are you
explain.
looking for? Where do you want to go?
I just saw a lump of cat hair fall off her. Really?
That's Ian.
Where?
No, maybe just like a...
Fluff, like a little fluff.
Yeah, there's like a white...
No, I
Piece
think it
of
was just a bit
paper
of
or
fluff. Unhand me, human.
Hey.
Okay, but anyway, let me end the video here and I'll see you guys again next week, Sunday, for the next 3 chapters. Bye!